Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. First off, I just want to say thank you guys for clicking on my video and hanging out with me for a little bit today. Today's video is going to be a sinking funds closeout, budget closeout for the month of September, but also like I have been MIA this whole month of September. I'm filming this actually October 2nd. So gonna get this done up for you. And then also my October budget and setting up my sinking funds going forward, as well as all my normal videos. I am back at it, you guys. September was kind of a rough month. We're kind of gonna look at the numbers, talk through it as we go. But yeah, I did 3 cash stuffings in the month of September. I did them all obviously off camera. I did not film a single video. It's just been a crazy month. Work, a lot of things going on, and I just wasn't prioritizing filming. But I was still cash stuffing. I was still tracking my expenses, but I wasn't doing my weekly check-ins. So we're gonna see that. You're gonna see what my budget's looking like. Pretty messy. So really had to sit down and evaluate how that month went and what I want to do going forward in the month of October. So we're gonna get into it, but that's, I just have been, life has been lifing, and so I just was prioritizing work and family and things like that, and like self-care over filming. So we're gonna jump back into filming and sharing this journey. Also, if you hear like noise, it's my AC. We're going through a heat wave here in the Bay Area, and I need the AC on. So we're gonna jump into it. This is the Sarah Marie's Humble Beginnings Budget Planner. She does have her 2025 budget planner up in her shop. I don't think it's sold out. I'll have that link down below because I usually get questions about that. I did get mine in like last week. I'm so excited. I'm going to be sharing some like Happy Mail stuff that I got recently in my upcoming videos, my budget with me's for my cash stuffings for my first week of October. So if you aren't subscribed, please click that subscribe button. I also noticed that a lot of people watch and aren't subscribed, or maybe I have heard that YouTube has been unsubscribing people, which I've noticed they've unsubscribed me from some of my favorite like YouTubers, and so I've noticed like I'll go to their page and I'm not subscribed. So just make sure that you're subscribed. It would really help me out, help my channel out. And I promise you guys, I am going to be back into filming. It brings me so much joy connecting with you guys, but also just like sharing my budget. It helps me hold me accountable. Like, I did not do a single weekly check-in, but when I'm filming it, I actually do them. It's been crazy. Okay, so I have been tracking my expenses. So like every Sunday, I usually sit down and I'll track for the week. So I usually track Monday to Sunday. I have been doing that, but I just haven't been coming over here and doing the weekly check-in part. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to go into my sinking funds first. We're gonna close out my sinking funds. I did have some transactions coming through here. So I did do some minimal cash stuffing this month. Like I said, I didn't film it, but I was able to put $882 into my envelopes. I think I'm gonna do this first because this usually takes the longest, although this is probably gonna be long too. So this might be a long video, you guys. So grab a cup of coffee, grab your planners, maybe grab your budget if you haven't done your October budget, and maybe sit down and budget with me. But I think I'm going to start with my sinking funds first, and then we'll go and close out my monthly budget, and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, so let's get cozy. So again, I already did what I spent. So I did have a couple transactions in household. I bought a waxer, like a wax pod and wax thingies off of Amazon. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to start trying to do my own brow waxes because I was just overspending like $300-400 on brow waxing. Bentley, I got his prescriptions, his flea and tick and heartworm. That came through, and then we also re-upped on some kibble and some food for like what I make him for dinner. And then I went to the Giants game one night. So baseball is over. The Giants were not good this season, so we didn't make it into any kind of postseason. So baseball's over, so that's going to be also a good thing to really just focus on, like filming more and just being more intentional with my time. And then I bought some more protein. I needed to re-up on some protein, so I spent $52 on that. So those are those transactions. I'm going to go through. So what I like to do, I like to go through my envelopes, and I will we'll add what we added and then subtract what we spent, and then we'll just make sure that that amount is in my envelope. I'm out of breath. Okay. It's hot, you guys. It's so hot here right now. How's the weather, you guys? There's been some crazy stuff going on. I hope that you guys, if you guys are in like North Carolina or Florida or any of those places where the hurricane was in the path of the hurricane, I give you all of my prayers and sympathy. I can only imagine how tough it is right now. But yeah, so beauty, I had 37, I added 25, and then I spent 25, so I should have 37. That should have been simple, Kristen. 37, so that is correct. So then I'm just going to come over here and put 37. Make sure you guys are in the view here. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm sorry I've been MIA this month, last month. I had there was 2 weeks, 3 solid weeks of money just sitting in my drawer, and I was like, okay, I need to budget this out and cash stuff it. And so I feel like I was already so behind that I was like, what's the point of even filming it if I'm this far behind? And I just wanted to get it done. And so yeah, I just did it off camera. So I should have 106 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 106. I'm so not used to speaking on camera. That's what happens when you're out of it. I think my last video I posted was a bill condensing, and that was in August. I filmed that in August. So I did not film a single video in September. So I should have 457. So 1, 2, 3, 354, 20, 45, yes, 47. 457. Did I say? Yeah, 40, 55. Maybe I should have had some coffee before this. See, now I'm getting warm. So I'm sitting under my ring light and it's toasty. So I should have 63. Perfect. This part usually goes pretty fast, but I think what's going to be long is me having to add up all of my transactions for. We should have 66 in date night. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Y'all, I am out of practice. Okay, fun should have 155 because I added 30, then I spent 30. So 155, perfect. And then yes, I do this every month end just because I want to make sure that I'm tracking properly. I've talked about this before in my weekly check-ins, what I have in my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, I want those to be correct. 50, 60, 65, 71. Perfect. And then with my bills and expense binder, when it comes to my groceries or gas or eating out, I don't need specific amounts in those envelopes. I just want a little bit of money in there to pay myself back. And then I also have my checking and my buffer and stuff I use for those categories. Okay, so 90 we had in household, then I added 55, and then I spent 46. Sorry if you can't see my calculator. 69, 20, 40, 65, 69. Self-care should have 70. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I'm not going to count like every single dollar just because I don't want this video to be forever. Supplements. Let's see. 89, 56 plus 33. Such a weird number. Minus 52. 37. 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. Cool. And then body should have oh wait, that's the other envelope. 127. Okay, we have 125.27. I also did have I did stuff some of my savings challenges a couple of the weeks. So I was pushing money into savings, which obviously you guys didn't see. And then I also had I think I added $30 because I do keep track of how much I add to my star bills, just because I see it in my weekly budget breakdown. But I think I was able to add, so I should have 540 in car insurance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40. Yeah, one day I think I had a $20 bill, and then one week I had like a 5 and some 1s. So that was pretty cool. Car tags, I should have 95, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. These ones I haven't spent any money out of. I'm also on the hunt for my planner in the moment, so I've been on the lookout for that. So I should have 1,040. 500's in the bank. 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, and 40. Perfect. Cool, we're trucking along. So we should have 580 in David's envelope. 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Yes. Love to see it. He sent me a link. He wants some shoes. I'm like, really? That's what you want? You want shoes? Okay. Disneyland. Did I skip that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Correct. And then future baby should have 7. It looks like 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 87. Perfect. And then, whoa. What is that? 230 for hair. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. I'm going to try to get in maybe the end of October, beginning of November. Try to get my hair done because I know my girl is pregnant and she's due in January. So I'm definitely going to try to get in there before she goes on maternity. So 317 should be in holidays and gifts. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 15, 16, and 317. I do have a baby shower coming up this weekend, and I have bought a couple things, so I will be in my October sinking funds tracking that and pulling some money from this category. So exciting. Okay, planner should have 150, and we have 150 in here. Perfect. I did also seal some of my envelopes because some of them were like cracked pretty significantly. Like my Bentley one was like almost all the way down one side, and then some of the other ones, like my travel, was pretty open on one side. That's why I don't sell products, because I mean, I guess I could always like outsource, but I don't know. I I don't want to sell a product and it eventually rip. And I like them thin. So for me personally, like, I like them smaller, which I've seen where they're like a little bit thicker, which is nothing wrong with that at all. 5, 6, 7, 30. But I don't mind it if I have to keep like reselling here and there, but I don't want to sell a product that might do to somebody. Okay, so we should have 200 in travel. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. Perfect. Okay, now the fun part is to add all this up and make sure that it balances out. Oh, thank goodness the AC is back on. Okay, let's see here. So we had 25, 151, 30, 46, and 52. So I spent 304. So I started with 5362. I added 882, and then I spent 304. So I should have 5940. 5940. 5940. Let's add all this up. My handwriting's so bad on this side. A lot of this is my Christmas envelope, which will be starting to be used soon. Crazy, it's October. Are you guys so ready for fall? I'm so ready for fall. I'm like over this heat wave that we're having right now. Yay, 5940. It is crazy like this. 5940. Perfect. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go over to my budget and do this. I had a lot. I'm probably way over on eating out. Pretty close to probably budget on parking. This month I just kind of just didn't care. I was like, this is the last month I'm gonna be paying for like inflated prices because of the ball games. So I kind of just hit the F it button this month, honestly, on my spending, which in October I'm gonna be doing a low spend, no spend, way more intentional spend. So I'll talk about that in my October setup, but let's dive in. Okay, we're gonna start with this pink color. I'm just gonna go by the colors and we'll do the categories, and then I'm gonna do it that way. Yeah, I think so. Let me make sure everything's in view. Okay, so Trader Joe's, Costco, another Trader's, Safeway, plus Thrive. Okay, so these are just like your normal grocery runs, no pink, and then Trader's. No, that's ridiculous. What did I do wrong? 65.9, 5917, 3451, 4723, 4806, and then 37. Okay, that's better. So 286.65. So under, that's good, because we're definitely going to be over in some of these other things. So it all kind of balances out. So I'm not mad about that. Okay, let's move on to eating out. So this day I put $10 on my Pete's app. I got a sandwich, literally, and fries from this spot in San Francisco after work. I was so hungry. That's another thing. I just have not been intentional with prepping my food. And so especially days that I work or nights that I work and then I get off, I'm so hungry that I just want to pick something up, and it's not great for my waistline either. This day I picked up a sandwich after a meeting I had, and then I was running some errands. Where was I? Oh, I was taking a return back to Kohl's, and they had like a little stand out by our Trader Joe's, and they were selling donuts. So I got myself and David one. They had vegan ones. They had 2 of them left, and I got one. And then I got David a, what are those called? Apple fritter. His looked so good, but I just got like an Oreo one. So that was that. And then this, I bought us Thai one night. This is literally just 2 entrees. But we did get extra. David got extra chicken. I got extra tofu in my curry. And that actually, I honestly ate this meal 3 times. So I had it for lunch this day and like later the weekend. So actually wasn't that bad if you think about it that way. Like I think David had his 3 times too. So it was quite a bit of food, and then we also just like make rice at home, so that kind of saves a little bit. Okay, and then this day my girlfriend was in town from LA, and she stayed the night with us on Wednesday, and I took us to lunch. So I bought her, me, and David it's like a Mediterranean spot. So shit, did I add that? I don't think I added it. I don't think, did I add it, you guys? I'm just gonna redo it. 57, 1808, donut. Okay, 45, yeah, I did not add it. Okay, 5905. So this is where I'm at right now, 5701. And then this day, we're having dinner at David's parents', and I decided to go last minute because I usually work, but I got a shift covered. So tired. This was the last weekend of baseball. And she usually prepares me something that's vegetarian, vegan, and because it was so last minute, I just picked something up on the way, and they had what they had, and I ate a wrap that I picked up, which $20, $21 for a wrap. Insane. See, this is why I shouldn't eat out. It's just so expensive. Okay, $177.74. Holy moly. And half of it was just like on my own. Like 2 of the days I bought for David and like 1 other person. But like, this is 1 meal. This is 1 meal. 2 donuts, $8. Like crazy. Okay, anyways, over $78 basically. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's do parking, and then the rest will just be pretty quick. So $260. Now you'll see some of these are pretty hefty. I forget what's going on this week. I think Dreamforce or something. We had a couple big events going on in September. So it was like a really busy month at work, which was good, but exhausting. $32.55. See, it's like they're not these 260s like I usually try to park. I was just kind of over it and was just like, you know what? It's the last month. I'm not going to be spending this amount for a while, so I just said whatever. 1212, 310. That is my fast track, so that's separate. 591. So this weekend I was like, all right, Kristen, let's not just go and like blow the entire budget. Let's do what we need to do. And so I kind of was a little bit more mindful, gave myself more time to park outer limits of where it was cheaper, and then Sundays are always free if you don't park in the event area. Okay, this isn't bad, honestly. This actually isn't really that bad. $131.97. I seriously thought it was going to be worse. That's why I like to do my weekly check-ins, just because it kind of gives me the overview of week to week of like what I am spending and if I need to maybe dial things back or if I'm good. Okay, 131.97. And my budget was $200. Moving forward for the rest of the year, I am dropping it down because, like I said, baseball is over and they inflate the prices whenever there's an event happening, and there's not much going on around there. So that's exciting. Okay, next is gonna be like this purpley color, and this is gonna be my gas. I only got gas twice. I'm definitely gonna have to get gas like probably today, which is the 2nd, so you'll see that in my weekly check-in. Okay, so $18.60, and then I filled up at Safeway. $71.52, way under. So it all balances out. $71.52, which is great. Okay, now personal. $51.48. What did I buy at Target? I don't even remember. What did I spend $51.48 on? Oh, I know. I got us a kettle for like hot water. So I drink a lot of matcha and like teas. And I was tired of boiling water on the stove because I threw away our old one that when we had before we moved, because it was kind of starting to like rust. But I don't know what else, because I think that was only like $20-something with, it was like on sale. So I honestly do not remember what else I bought, because if it was obviously not like beauty, I didn't put in my beauty. I'll have to go back and look at my receipts. Like, it's been that long since I've tracked it that I don't remember. And then I spent $18.72. This night we went to the Giants baseball game, and instead of putting it in like fun or something, I just put it in personal because I knew I had some room in there. But my girlfriend was in town with her son at the game as well, and I got them some food. He wanted a churro and ice cream that night. So I was like, oh, I'll treat him. So that's what I did. Okay, 70-20. Which is definitely higher, but it's okay. We're still under. Okay, now let's add this up. So it's so sad that this page is blank. I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. I'm really happy that overall, like, I honestly thought it was going to be a lot worse, just because I just wasn't really, like I said, I like the check-ins because it makes me more aware of like what I'm spending. Oh, and then I had it unbudgeted, so I got the Day One app. It's like a journaling app, and I had a 2-month like free trial, and I totally forgot that it was gonna come out, and it came out on September 30th. So I just put it in my unbudgeted because I totally didn't even remember that it was coming through. I should have put that in my calendar, but we didn't. So I spent $2,973.09. So under budget by about 175. Amazing. Like I said, I was still able to put some money into my savings challenges. I also do put a little bit of money into my savings account just to have some more cushion. I do get paid bi-weekly and a paycheck, and that goes straight into my bank account, which covers a lot of like these. So like my car, a lot of like these things, like my memory, my dental, my vision, car, health insurance. So this month I actually started saving for car insurance as opposed to my health insurance, because I was stuffing a health insurance envelope every week, and I switched that because it's only $103. I'm like, I can do that with my paychecks. So I started saving the $250 in my cash envelopes. So you'll see that in the coming weeks. And then I also save for life insurance, and these are just like subscriptions that I have. So these all basically come out of my checking. Same with like my electric bill, Obviously personal or parking, I use an app, so that's connected to my bank account. But yeah, so that's it, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I've been MIA, but I promise I will be back into the routine of filming. I've got my 1st October cash stuffing coming up. I will also be doing a budget for that. I also will be setting up my September budget or October budget. Now that I have my sinking fund numbers, I can plug those in and move those over for October. Really excited. I'm going to set up the stickers next because I haven't done any of that. Like, I like to just do stickers and then I'll come in and plug the numbers in with you guys. So yeah, if you aren't subscribed yet, definitely click that subscribe button. I would love it if you came and hung out with me a little bit more often. And thank you guys again for hanging out with me. And if you made it this far, please say hello or just say hello down in the comments. Love to connect with you guys. But I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you guys in a video real soon.